Kanji Temetsu, Chicago Black Delegation. This production is brought by Popcorn. My homie got the best shit in town, man. Go get you some. You know what I'm saying? Black business, go get it. And it's also brought to you by Kimi Creamy Barbecue Sauce. It ain't Kimi if it ain't creamy.
You got barbecue sauce popcorn?
Yeah, it's pretty good too. Yeah, we had that last week.
Where's that at? I'm going there.
Oh, well, you can just call the number and make an order. It basically like our affirmative action. So now they're gonna they're gonna allow more Hispanic kids into their schools and institutions to annually get an extra $4.7 million into their schools. Damn. And also they would get money yearly into their economy that will help boost their economy to help them further their success in the United States of America.
All right.
I'm Hispanic now. I'm Dominican. I'm Dominicana. I am Dominicana.
Continue, man. Continue.
I am a crispy Honduran.
Today, more than 500 essays. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Chicago Black Delegation podcast. I'm your host, HT, aka High Thinking, and today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of executive orders that Joe Biden had just put in rotation here, just signed in. So real quick, let's take a look at it. So, President Joe Biden issued 2 executive orders in July, bringing his total to 141. The total orders he issued in July were executive order on establishing an emergency board to investigate a dispute between New Jersey Transit rail operations and its locomotive engineers, represented by the Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineers and Training. Okay, they just sticking up for the blue collar workers there. We like that, and also an executive order on the White House an executive order on White House initiative on advancing educational equity, excellence, and economic opportunity through Hispanic serving institutions. So Biden has issued 25 executive orders in Biden issued 25 executive orders in January 2021, more than any other month of his presidency. He did not issue any executive orders on November 22 or January 23, January 24, May 24. Joe Biden's executive orders months from 2021 to 24. And the chart below shows his total list of executive orders.
Hold on one second. Actually, click on that executive order. You should read that shit. Click it.
Oh, you can't click on
it. Yeah,
you
click it. Yeah. My bad. You got to read that shit.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the mother load.
God damn.
Oh, shit.
Right. I mean, you can read the first couple paragraphs. I mean, but you can see where it's going.
Yeah, this the tennis right here. That's pretty much what's going on. Okay, yeah, you're right. Those are clickables.
Yeah, I read that shit.
The clickables. He's like, oh, shit, the clickables.
That's why we got you around. So executive order on White House initiative on advancing educational equity, excellence, and economic opportunity through Hispanic serving institutions.
Economic opportunity.
By the
this gonna hurt your feelings, man.
So check it out.
You say hurt your
by the authority vested in me as President of the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, and in order to advance equity and economic and educational opportunities, strengthen the capacity of Hispanic serving institutions, to be referred to as HSIs, to provide a high quality education, increases opportunities for these institutions to participate in and benefit from federal programs, and ensure that HSIs can continue to be engines of educational opportunity and economic mobility. It is hereby ordered as follows. Section 1, policy. Hispanic serving institutions have a history of expanding educational opportunities for generations of Hispanic and Latino students, as defined in Section 502A5 of the Higher Education Act of 1965, 20 USC 1101A5. HSIs are institutions of higher education that have an enrollment of at least 25% Hispanic undergraduate full-time equivalent students and satisfy other criteria, including with respect to enrollment to needy students and expenditures per full-time equivalent undergraduate students. So these institutions need to have at least a 25% Hispanic demographic in order to receive these benefits.
Yeah, these benefits. Yeah. So that now they're going to get basically like our affirmative action. So now they're going to they're going to allow more Hispanic kids into their schools and institutions to annually get an extra $4.7 million into their schoos. Damn. And also they would get money yearly into their economy that will help boost their economy to help them further their success in the United States of America.
All right.
I'm Hispanic now. I'm Dominican. I'm Dominicana. I am Dominicana.
Continue, man. Continue.
I am a crispy Honduran.
Today, more than 500 SHIs located in 27 states. The District of Columbia and Puerto Rico serve more than 4.7 million students annually. Hispanic serving institutions vary in size, support, and range of academic interest, and serve urban, rural, and suburban communities. Over half of Hispanic and Latino post-secondary students in America attend an HSI, and nearly 40% of those students attend a 2-year HSI. Hispanic serving institutions serve a significant number of students from low-income backgrounds. Students enrolled at HSIs account for approximately 30% of all Pell Grant recipients. Okay, even though these colleges and universities make up only 13% of all post-secondary degree granting institutions, further SHIs can play a critical role in fostering diversity in science, technology, engineering, and mathematic fields. Notably, 69%. This is exactly what you said. This is
everything. It's just better.
Notably, it gets better.
Yeah.
Notably, 69% of doctoral students in HSIs are enrolled in science and engineering related degrees, highlighting the significant role HSIs can play at ensuring a workforce that meets the nation's evolving needs in technical fields. They are arming the piss out of these good people. Mm-hmm. As Hispanic and Latino and Latino college enrollment has grown to historic levels over the last few decades, so has the number of HSIs, making HSI's success vital to the strength of the nation. Mm-hmm. These institutions are creating and implementing evidence-based practices that lead to Hispanic and Latino student success. Despite the fact that HSIs represent a large and fast-growing segment of the nation's colleges and universities, per student federal funding at HSIs is 25% less than at other degree granting institutions. Over the last 30 years, the number of HSIs has more than doubled, and Hispanic or Latino students enrollment at HSIs has more than tripled. But per student federal funding at HSIs remain low compared to degree granting institutions generally, and many HSIs report having unmet physical and digital infrastructure needs. This scarcity of resources often leaves HSIs at a disadvantage when compared with better resource institutions. These things had better be in black schools already.
No, we ain't got that shit. Technically, they already got that shit. Like, I hate to say it, like, in the black community, I lived in the Mexican community. They schools, when I went over there, they school was 10 times better than the shit that I came up with, okay? Mm-hmm. Be it brother Kaji with the Park Matter and Henry O. fucking Tyler. If you went over to the Mexican schools over there, they shit was way better than ours.
Mm. Students, faculty, and staff at under-resourced HSIs often face challenges in accessing the resources they need to excel. So Hispanic serving institutes are really this desperately underfunded?
No, I think that's the cap, though. That's the cap? I don't know, but I live in Illinois, so I don't know how it is in southern states. I don't know how that shit is, but in Illinois, they solid. They don't need what they about to get, but they about to get more, though.
Interesting. Despite these funding disparities, research has shown that HSIs tend to do more for Hispanic and Latino students' success than non-HSI colleges and universities. and do so with fewer resources. Many HSIs are leaders.
I know that shit bad.
So they said like, okay, we would give these we would fund like black students, black schools,
but we don't do the jobs that they want.
But since these people are so resourceful with their funding, we might as well like super fund these specific HSIs. So okay, one thing I did pick up on was it's noted to say that at least 25% of the student body needs to be Hispanic. Mm-hmm. I hate this. It sounds like brothers got to start going to these Hispanic schools if they allow us in. That's kind of what it's starting to sound like. Granted that the disparity reaches like an all-time high between these Hispanic schools and black schools. Mm-hmm. So, in my opinion, right? I don't know where I left off.
I mean, they got a big ass school downtown. It's literally called the Latino. What is it called? It's some Hispanic some high school. It's like literally on North Ave. It's on North Ave. It's on North Ave. That shit is massive. They have their own school downtown. That's actually the school Dwayne Wade's son went to while he was here in Chicago Bulls. You know what I'm saying? That school is beautiful, and mostly Hispanic people go there and white people. You know what I'm saying? With a speck of blacks, a speck, like literally a speck.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I'm saying, like this disparity, saying that they don't have schools or things like lacking in their community. That's a fucking lie. Yeah. Like they have some of the biggest schools. Like I was talking to Kanji, like when we grew up over there by Kenzie, the park used to just be a soccer field. They built a big dumbass fucking grammar school because of influx of Hispanic kids. They couldn't all go to that school over there, so they literally had to build a whole new school. And that school's probably not even 10 years. It's about 10 years old at best. That shit's beautiful. When we was kids over there, we had a little whack ass rec center with a whack ass gym. That's what we had. That's what we had because when it was dominantly black, when the Mexicans came, they like, oh, okay, we got to do this for the Hispanic people. Nothing shit was done for the black people that lived in that community before the Mexicans.
Interesting.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna just read the rest of like the segment here. We're not really gonna go into the.
You don't gotta read the whole thing. I just need that top half. That top half is most.
Yeah, that was more.
You don't even have to read the whole thing. That top half was the most crucial part. About the money that they're gonna get. They're gonna give like $4.7 million annually invested into their communities, schools, and also for economical boost in their environment, basically.
For sure.
So that's across the nation.
Yeah. So I'm gonna close it out with the last paragraph I was reading. Hispanic serving institutions could further improve outcomes for students if they were adequately funded. The federal government must strengthen the capacity of HSIs to improve and expand their reach while recognizing that HSIs face discrete challenges and opportunities that reflect their history, the communities they serve. We're going to end it right there. Just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time for this election. They want the attention of the Hispanics, and this is how they get it.
Yes,
I'm sorry. This is additionally how they get it. They're doing all this extra shit with ICE. They're saying all these negative things about ICE. They're super behind this whole with sanctuary city stuff to the point of like taking it off the ballot. You know what I'm saying? Like in Chicago, Chicagoans aren't even allowed to vote.
We can never do it. Yeah, we can never vote on it again.
Yeah, and because they worked to take it off the ballot. This was a big celebration for them. You know what I'm saying? And which blows my mind. You know what I'm saying? We talking about they talking about things about like I forget what was the name of these things that Kamala Harris was talking about voter suppression or whatever like that.
Yeah,
is this sound like voter suppression to me? You know what I'm saying? Giving people less options to.
Because they know we would have voted against it, and that hinders the Democrats' plan. We about to use these Mexicans to do what we need to win. You see what I'm saying? And like I hate to say it, I know how people feel about voting, but this is out my own mouth. It's either black people can go 50-50 with that shit, with the Democrats or the Republicans, to show some sign of that we're not just going to keep rolling over and just keep giving you all this voting power, or are we going to go either all the way Republican, and are we just going to stay the fuck home? Understand? Like, because he did that for them because they know what the black people are going to do. They know they don't have to work for your vote. They know they have to work for the Hispanic vote. Because they don't know which way the fuck they going to go.
Yeah. So, and it's like, Whew, shit, I hate this is gonna hurt to say. If black people are gonna choose to vote Democrat, okay, if that were to happen, we need to stop. We need to get off our laurels and then realize that Democrats are not gonna do it for us. We're gonna have to get up off our seats and then elect our own to infiltrate, just like we said, the police department earlier. We have to elect our own to infiltrate and then make changes from the inside. Now, if that doesn't work, we ain't got a lot of options left. I'm just saying, I don't know what that means, but I just suggest black people prepare for the worst. You know what I'm saying?
The options already, it shows you right there. They said they're going to engineer them for success in the United States. They ain't said that about you.
So, and I want to state this for the record: nothing against Hispanics, nothing against Salvadorans.
I'm happy y'all got what y'all got. I'm happy. I'm just mad that y'all got it at our dispense.
That's right.
But y'all deserve everything
money.
you get.
We love y'all though.
Get your money.
Yeah,
get
your money. It's just that we've been fighting for this stuff for an extremely long time in this
heartbreaking
country.
It's heartbreaking, nigga.
But it's like Abdul said.
We was fighting for this for a long time in this country, and just to see all of these benefits and all these things that we fought for ourselves be given to the Jewish people, given to Asians, and now these people like flat out got super affirmative action. They're getting funding directly into their schools.
That's what this shit is. It's like a super affirmative action. Like it's basically what we supposed to get. But the problem is when we got what we got, they fought so hard to divest it and fuck it over. Now if they do the same to them, we have to see. You see what I'm saying? But our shit got tacked away ever since they gave it to us. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like how they thought it was. Like what we was gonna get. It wasn't like that, bro.
Yeah,
People was. Go ahead.
What were you finna say, Conji? You finished what you were saying?
Yeah, we go.
Okay, what you say, Conji?
No, because I always wondered, it never made sense to me, right? Because we can attest this to racial systemic stuff, why we're kind of getting done in, but then they helping people that's not like them. But then Dr. Umar Johnson said something. He was just a simple fact of like, well, because there's no guilt behind this.
No guilt. Yep.
Yeah. They got to deal with the guilt of what they did and the restitution that belongs to us because of that. But with the Hispanics, there's no guilt.
Clean slate.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Hold on, you like this one instead?
Yeah.
Sound like golf clap.
Yeah. Get the fuck out. That's actually the name of the
golf club. That's how they clap when they do golf. It's like claps.
So, but yeah, man. Again, no love lost. You know what I'm saying? For as far as I guess another option is just going to be friends with your neighbors, be friends with your Latino neighbors, because attach yourselves with their culture is probably gonna be our next step, our next peaceful step. You know what I'm saying? But it's either gonna be that or niggas gonna crash out. I don't want to see niggas crash out because I don't know what that gonna mean. Feel me? Anybody else got some last thoughts?
Not at all, man.
This is my last thought. To live is free. It's the choices we make that cost. That's it.
Read that. For sure, man. Bars.
Yeah. Wasn't the poetic justice?
Okay. So yeah. This is the end of the show, everybody. Anybody got some last statements and stuff like that, or just outro yourself? Starting with you, Kanji.
Yeah. It's Kanji Temetsu, Chicago Black Delegation. This production is brought by Popcorn. My homie got the best shit in town, man. Go get you some. You know what I'm saying? Black business. Go and get it. And it's also brought to you by Kimi Creamy Barbecue Sauce. It ain't Kimi if it ain't creamy.
Wait, you got barbecue sauce popcorn?
Yeah, it's pretty good too. Yeah, we had that last week.
Where's that at? I'm going there.
Oh well, you can just call the number and make an order because he had to close down the shop. He's setting up a new shop, so he ain't got the new shop. But if you want to, just call that number. It's good popcorn.
You can take me a little picture of that.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, by the way, this is Hollywood Real.
Yeah.
I enjoy always being on the show. Thank y'all for welcoming me back. You know what I'm saying? The personal trainer, the actor, all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Great conversation today. I'm not with Kamala Harris. Just so y'all know. I ain't endorsing Trump, but I damn sure ain't voting for her ass.
Like I said, we stay home. We got to show them as a collective, man.
Take the
Like,
couch.
you know what I'm saying? I feel like black people stay at home at this one. Let them figure that shit out. So the next time when it's time to vote, they actually going to do what they did for the Mexicans. They don't know which way the black people are going to go. So,
Kanye, what should Black America do as far as this election? You got any ideas?
I kind of agree with that. I'd say just stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because
we get no benefit from
for
it.
free.
Yeah.
Take the
Can't get
couch.
nothing from it.
Taking the couch.
And so this is the beautiful part about this podcast.
It's time to fight back.
It is time to fight, though. But hold on. Like I said, this
Maybe
is the beautiful part
a
about this
little
podcast.
violence.
Because we all have the same collective goal, but we have different methods of going about executing them. In my opinion, Trump don't need to be in office because he wants a lot of policies that's going to be very detrimental to the black collective. Unfortunately, I believe that
So what you think the Democrats do? That's definitely against the black collective.
And it's definitely against the black collective. In my opinion, the only people that's going to be voting black people in the office is going to be the Democratic Party, because white people are too starkly against. Republicans supporting white people are too far against any sort of black empowerment. Unfortunately, that's just. I mean, you gotta be. What's that nigga name? The dude with the bald head and the ugly ass teeth. He was trying to run for Republican.
Oh, damn, what the fuck is his name? Something.
Yeah, well,
I know you're talking about.
You gotta be a Sambo.
The little real Sambo dude.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Damn, I forgot his name.
Thomas Sowell type of guy.
Damn.
I know you don't. I know you like Thomas Sowell. you gotta be somebody that's like super duper, like, you know. No, we don't need all this excuses for black. You gotta be that type of a Republican in order for Republicans to vote for you. And that, unfortunately, that's just too difficult for most black Americans to achieve. So, unfortunately, if we're going to do this a political way, that's going to be my opinion. These guys also have their opinions as well. And we're going to continue this dialogue. We're going to continue this discussion. And more so than anything, no matter what you do, I think the best thing, no matter who you vote for or what you choose to do during the 2024 elections or voting session, you got to start voting in pro-black people. You got to start voting in pro-black legislation, and that's only going to come by way of voting in descendants of freedmen. Feel me? So appreciate you guys for coming through. This conversation has been completely epic, and we're gonna be continuing this election stuff. We're gonna talk about Donald Trump next week, and I'm gonna do a little bit of things on the side to keep y'all thirst for the Black Delegation sedated, right? So peace, be blessed.